Hello, welcome back. Today we're working on the top of the upper body, especially the very tender areas around the armpits. Any improvement in these areas will bring about noticeable benefits throughout the entire body. This will be a follow-along lesson. I invite you to join me, and we will start by resting on the back. So please come to rest on your back. Just a little rest on the back. For this session, we will have the arms over the head. So see if you can do that, if you can rest your hands on the top of your head. And then what will happen with your elbows? Can your elbows rest on the floor? Oh, or does this pity your arm sockets? So maybe you need a big pillow or some sort of pillow that you can hug and make the same little packet on top so you can really rest your arms. So that's our setup. So you can rest your elbows on the pillow. So find a pillow or a roller. And then maybe another roller to put under your or behind your knees so you can just rest very comfortably on your back. And then before we start with the arms overhead, just take a minute to really arrive on the floor. Feel how you rest, where your head is resting, where you touch the floor with the back of your head. This is going to be a bit of a journey, a deep dive. And as you rest there, roll your head a little bit to the right and sense what happens when you do that. And also to the left, first of all, how easy it is, or do you have a feeling you have to push the head, pull the head? Are you rolling your head, shifting, tilting? Is it a curve? Your head is rolling to one side and a straight line to the other. Most of the movement, is it happening in the uppermost vertebra, in the top of your neck? Or does the movement go downwards? Does your chest move when you roll your head? When you roll your head to the right, is your chest moving to your left? Is your right foot being pulled upwards? It could happen. Or is it just the most uppermost part of your neck, just the small little vertebrae of your neck that are having to do the work, where the movement is happening? So feel that, how you move when you move. And then the luxury of just resting. Try to rest. Just be on your back. And then let's do the setup with the arms overhead. Both hands to the top of your head and the elbows rest on the floor, or you can interlace your hands. The elbows need to be able to rest, maybe on a roller or a pillow. So you can relax into this position. So we have a packet with the head and the arms. So the head moves together with the hands and the arms and the top of the upper body. And let's see how that works. So move your head to the right, or slide your head to the right, and see how that works. So you curve into a curve. So the hands and your head together move to the right. So you bend to the right and back and explore that movement. So it's really a movement exploration, slowly. See, where does this movement even come from? How far does it go easily? So go back and forth a couple of times. And then at some point, you bend to the right and you stop there. And you try to take a rest there to ease into that position when you bend to the right. Can you breathe in that position? How do you relax into this? Your jaw, your face, your nostrils, your eyes, your ears. Are there muscles around the ears? Can they relax? Can your neck relax? Can your arm relax? Babies do this sometimes, I guess. They can sleep in any position. So try to ease into this position. And now just hold your hands and your arms in this side bend position. Your arms and hands, they stay where they are right now. And slide your head, only your head, back to the starting position, which means your left ear will slide towards your left upper arm. So your head and spine, to some extent, come back into the starting positions, while the arms, they keep resting in the side bend position. And then move your head a couple of times back and forth, back and fro, back and fro, back and forth. Yes. And then bring everything back home, and we take a rest for the arms before they turn into a light blue color and start to fall off. Okay, so you rest your arms. Just take a short rest in the center and see how you feel now, if that already made a difference, or if it's just great to have the arms down again. Okay, so we do the same thing again. The arms up. On the top of your head, the hands. The elbows hang. Maybe they touch the floor, or maybe they don't. It should not be painful. Just have your arms up. And then again, side bend to the right. Oh, did this improve? And back. Or side bend to the right. Keep your arms to the right and only slide your head back to the left. And then back to center. Yes, so this might have been already a little bit better. Again. But this time, only slide your hands to the right and keep your head in the middle. So your arms slide to the right and your head keeps resting on the floor. And then at last, your head catches up. You slide your head also into the side bend position. So you see, starts to make sense. It's one movement. At first we did one movement and then we took that movement apart. We moved the hands and arms and head independent from each other. Either everything together and then the head back and forth, or the arms first and then the head follows. Can we also slide the head first and then the arms follow? So play with that. Play with that to the right and to the left. And if you find a position that feels particularly rest-worthy, that seems to suggest itself to take a rest in that position, take that offer and take a short rest in any position you feel there could be a chance for a good rest. So we ease into this side bending. And so little by little, this starts to make more and more sense, becomes more and more obvious, the movement. You can also put the hands at the back of your head. So your head is sliding. Open to discoveries, open to variations you discover. And worth exploring, just go ahead. For example, how your head might roll. Does your nose stay pointed towards the ceiling or does your head roll? And then it's time for a ordered rest with the arms down, orderly rest with the arms down. Feel how you rest now, how your shoulders feel, how your upper body maybe has softened up, and you feel that in a contact with the floor that seems more broad, more light and more heavy at the same time. Maybe again roll your head a little bit, slide your head a little bit. Just once, and then we need to rest, take a break here. See, where do you place your arms suddenly? Maybe that's a different location than in the starting position. So what came available? What became more comfortable? Now think of your right hand and slide your right hand downwards towards your right foot. Slide, push, or maybe you can have a sensation of your hand, right hand being pulled downwards towards your right foot, and allow your head to roll to the right or to slide to the right. Observe all the things that happen when you reach with your right hand down towards, or slide your head down to your right knee, and your upper body bends to the right. Of course, your left hand slides up towards the waist, your left on your left side, and compare how this movement works and feels as opposed to your arms overhead. Of course, it's still the same you, the same body, but it feels quite different, doesn't it? But still, your head rolls or slides, maybe turns. Where does your head turn to when you reach down? On one side or the other. When you start to do the same movement on your left side as well, take your time. Wait for the invitation of your body to initiate that movement of your left hand sliding down on your left side. Where do you have the feeling is the turning point in your upper back? Maybe it's behind your chest or somewhere behind your heart, where you bend, you side bend, or where the side bending is starting. How far down in your spine can you feel the tilting or the side bending, the rolling of your head now? Okay, then we take a short break in resting. Of course, stay on your back. Make room for your legs. So if you don't need the pillow behind your knees, pull your pillow out. Just have your legs extended downwards. So how do your legs feel now? And then bring your attention to your right heel and start to slide your right foot out to the right. So your right foot slides. How do you do that? And then back again. Once or twice. Slide your right foot out to the right and then let it rest out to the right. It's like what we did before with the head. Now it's the right legs locked to the outside and resting to the right. See how that feels in your hip joint. Don't overdo it, just go a little bit to the right, far enough to feel a little bit strange. Unusual resting position with your foot out to the right. Keep your right foot out to the right, and then follow up with your left heel, with your left leg. So slide your left foot to the right, closer to your right foot. Side bending. And then you might already feel, oh, your upper body can't stay stiff, or if it does, it will feel better if you give a little bit of a nudge or move your head a little bit to the right, or have a little bit of a sliding down of your right hand towards your right foot, and the sliding up of your left hand, to have an echo of the movement of the legs in your upper body. So take a short rest in the banana, the banana resting position. See if you can breathe, let go. If you let go, where do your legs fall to? Can you rest in this position? The banana resting position. See where you have tension you don't need in your neck, in your eyes, in your face, behind your ears, in your sides, in your chest, in your hip joints, knees, feet. Where can you let go? Where did your head roll to? And then start to play a little bit more with your legs. So move your left foot out to the left once or twice, and then follow up with your right leg. You slide your right leg back to the starting position. Oh, back to center. That's nice. And then you do the banana to the left, one by one, bit by bit. See how your spine follows, how your spine will say thank you, if it's allowed to at least have a tendency to side bend to the left. If your spine cannot move so much, you still have the tendency of your left side, the muscles on your left side coming closer together, shortening, or the ribs coming closer together. And relax, and the right side opening up more and relax. How is it just to rest in a bent position? Your back, very early childhood memories, unusual sleep position, bend to the left. Ease into that position. And then move your legs again one by one to center. See, can you even feel? Did you lose your midline, your center? Where is it? Or go back to the right or to the left. Okay, so find your center, take a rest in your center. How does that feel? Somewhere there's supposedly a center. Again, like in the beginning, bring your hands to the top of your head. So this is better known by now. And slide your head to the right together with your arms. And maybe your legs also slide a bit to the right. So now everything moves together. You can do the differentiation of the head. Just bring the head back to the center while your arms stay to the right. See how your head wants to roll, slide, or just bring your arms back. feel free to put it together as it comes to you. Play a little bit with these movements, bending from side to side. As I presented them, as we went through them one by one, and see how they come to you. How large, comfortable with, or how small. Can you do the movement so small? Just feel the beginning of the movement, the very start of a movement, and enjoy that as much as you would if you do the movement big and fast. So become or get smaller again in your movements. Come closer to your center again. Take a last rest on your back. Feel how that feels like now to be on your back. Isn't that a nice feeling? And now when you roll your head just a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right, maybe you can feel your legs participating, as I hinted at in the beginning. Your whole side participating. How everything is connected. How your upper body, the topmost part of your upper body, everything is part of the movement of rolling the head a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. Wonderful. Okay, the last thing we need to do, as always, is to get up, collect ourselves in upright standing. So how do we side bend up? All right, so thank you so much for watching, for participating. Thank you so much for your support, for making these videos possible. It's only because of your support I can do this work. I hope you have great joy with your upper body and with the improvements throughout the rest of the body, maybe in your hips, maybe in your knees, maybe in your arms themselves. And see you in the next video.